Welcome to our channel. Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady. If Chiefs win Super Bowl, there will be a new playoff GOAT. If Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl this Sunday in New Orleans, the debate is over. Mahomes would become the greatest playoff quarterback of all time. Tom Brady fans might not want to admit it, but they wouldn't have to. A mountain of evidence points to Mahomes taking the mantle from him. Before diving into the debate, let's clear one thing up. With all due respect to the other quarterbacks with 4 Super Bowl rings, Joe Montana and Terry Bradshaw, this is a two-horse race. Mahomes has already won more playoff games than Montana, 17-16, and Bradshaw's statistical profile pales in comparison with Brady and Mahomes. So it's really down to 2. And as you're about to see, it's actually down to 1. Mahomes is about to become the clear playoff GOAT. Admittedly, it's shocking how little time it will have taken for the torch to be passed. Just 2 years after Brady announced his retirement, Mahomes is poised to do something Brady or any other QB never did: win a 3rd consecutive Super Bowl. Just by getting to this stage, he's already accomplished something Brady never did. No quarterback who had won back-to-back titles had ever even returned to the Super Bowl in their quest for a three-peat. Until Mahomes. If he wins Sunday, he'll be a 4-time champion before he turns 30 years old. Once again, something no other quarterback has ever done. As you'll see, the only argument in favor of Brady's being the better all-time playoff QB than Mahomes is longevity. If you argue Brady is still the playoff GOAT because he won more rings, 7-4 if Mahomes wins Sunday, in his 21 seasons as a healthy starter, that's your prerogative. But just remember, Brady won 33% of the Super Bowls he was eligible to win. If Mahomes wins Sunday, he'll be at 57%, 4 of 7 as a starter. By the time Brady won his 4th title, at age 37, he was at 30%. By the time you're finished reading the story, you will understand that a 4-time Super Bowl champion Mahomes wins the argument in 3 of the primary categories you would use to settle this debate. Mahomes will have the higher peak three-peat. His performance in the clutch far supersedes Brady's, and he has easily been the superior statistical performer. Let's start with that last point. If you just want to use stats to analyze Brady versus Mahomes in the playoffs, this debate won't last long. It's Mahomes by a mile. As you can see, Mahomes has the advantage in just about every stat that's indicative of quarterback success or is typically used in determining superiority. Brady's only advantage comes in sack percentage and in the places where longevity matters: total wins, 4th-quarter comebacks, and game-winning drives. But Mahomes is already closing in on Brady's game-winning drives total, despite playing in 28 fewer games.